Yeah.
Ryan's starting to smile.
I don't know what I said.
Wow. Oh, I'm in charge of this thing. I can't laugh too much.
It's funny as fuck.
This is shit that someone will clip and be like, "Look at these guys."
It's the music, man. Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh man.
Oh man. I'll piss my pants.
This is fucking Jay. I'm so mad.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh man, that's so great.
Yeah.
Jay,
And,
you there, right, bro?
I
Jay's
can't
dying.
hold it.
Fuck,
Jay, you're
Jay.
still laughing.
Jay's losing his shit, bro. Like, it's just...
Jeremy can't
I tried to hold it together. I was like,
I don't know why I can't stop laughing at this.
There you go.
Water.
Jay, drunk through PO, unmute. God. What's wrong with Jay?
Always gets you. It always gets you. What is up, everyone? Back with another JaredCast IRL. Holy shit, we've got a lot. I almost forgot the most important part from 2024. But we are going to look at a mistake of Trump. A legitimate mistake, actually. I mean, listen, Trump's done stuff in the past I not agree with. I think one of his worst is constantly trusting these deep staters, and I just hope that when he gets back in, he just does not put up with any of them. No more of the McCarthy, McConnell's, Ronna Romney, McDaniel, whatever her name is. At this point, I don't remember, but we actually do have some big news for today. If you can tell by the title, Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG was booted from the House Freedom Caucus, and I have to say, it's deserved. She didn't impeach Biden. She said that she was. She also, let's see. She sided with McCarthy a lot. there's just so much. This is being reported everywhere. First off, Laura Loomer. Let's see. After signing with Kevin McCarthy on several issues and attacking fellow Freedom Caucus members, it is rumored that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been removed from the House Freedom Caucus. To be Laura Loomer. To be fair, MTG doesn't have the time to fight as a member of the Freedom Caucus. Blowing Kevin McCarthy is a full-time job. She's guys. Oh my god. Now we know why she paid $1,000 for chapstick. I bet her lips are real chap. I did not know this. I probably gonna have to. I mean, spending $1,000 on chapstick? Come on. And she does say this, Laura Loomer. Kevin McCarthy will do a good job, maybe even a great job. Just watch Donald John Trump. This isn't aging well. It has certainly come back to bite President Trump. He shouldn't have let McCarthy. He should have let McCarthy suffer and lose. Definitely. I mean, I get what he was trying to do, but should have not done that. That was a pretty, and that's what all you need to know, that Laura Loomer is a real, because she will criticize Trump when he is wrong. When he has done wrong. Let's see. This is from Politico. Marjorie Taylor Greene is no longer a member of the Freedom Caucus after a vote last month, according to one member of the conservative group board. Andy Harris called the vote. For the first time, the House Freedom Caucus has formally booed a member, an appropriate action. I think it's deserved. I honestly think she deserved it. Being a bootlicker for Kevin McCarthy, yeah. Get what you deserve, Green. So, let's see. Let's just see if it's... No, it's not. It's a short one, so let's read it. What's happening? A member of the House Freedom Caucus on Thursday confirmed that the conservative group has voted to boot Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a vote first reported by Politico last week. A vote was taken to remove Marjorie Taylor Greene from the House Freedom Caucus for some of the things she's done, said Rep. Andy Harris. Believe is that Maryland? Yeah, Maryland. The Maryland Republican declined to say how he voted, but called the decision to remove her appropriate action. So I'm going to guess that he voted to remove her. And that was probably, I mean, she did not act appropriate. That was calling one of your members, I forgot what was a biatch, a bit. Crap, I'm forgetting her name. Lauren Boebert. Boebert is probably our best member of, probably one of our better Congress people. She's a congresswoman. Scott, wait until Laura Loomer and Jackson Hinkle enter Congress. Wait until I do as well. I mean, so Maryland, Colorado, yeah, pressed if that means Green is formally out. Harris, who noted he is on the group board, as far as I know, that is the way it is. So a spokesperson for Green did not respond for a request to comment on our status within the Freedom Caucus. A spokesperson for the group also didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Why was Green removed? Though tensions were already brewing within the Freedom Caucus, the formal vote came shortly after Green and fellow caucus member Lauren Boebert, Republican from Colorado, got into a heated clash on the House floor, details of which were quickly leaked to reporters. I think the way she referred to a fellow member was probably not the way we expected our members to refer to others, especially female members, Harris said on Thursday, appearing to refer to Green reportedly calling Boebert a little bitch. Asked if Green breaking from the group on the debt bill or her support for McCarthy were factors, Harris said, I think all of that mattered. So he is saying, Harris, I'm not sure, but he sounds pretty base. I might have heard. I know Andy Biggs. I've never heard of. I don't think I've heard of Andy Harris. But it does sound like he knows that McCarthy is not trustworthy. I think that the straw that broke the camel's back was publicly saying things about another member in terms that no one should, he said. What does it mean? Green typically has attended the group's weekly off-campus strategy session, but Harris noted Thursday that only members can attend, mean she would no longer be able to attend. It is the first time the group has formally booed a member from its ring. Then Rep. Justin Amash previously quit the group. Harris noted that there was one other member a couple years ago who we probably would have asked to leave, but we just decided not to. I'm not sure who that could be. Maybe it's this guy, Justin Amash. Don't know. Members of the Freedom Caucus have been the driving force behind challenges to Speaker McCarthy as he tries to win the gavel during a recent debt fight. Though those strategies didn't completely unify the group, Harris said Thursday that after the Green vote, there were no remaining large division. There wasn't even a speed bump. So any discontent in the House Freedom Caucus was removed. Maybe we'll see Matt Gaetz get back to his more base ways. He's been going off the Trump train a little. I think getting Marjorie Taylor Greene, we'll have to also see how Trump responds. But I do have to say, she did deserve it. You can't. I mean, you can't tell them. And I'm going to look from, because she posted a lot. Let me actually find, because maybe Roger Stone, the great Roger Stone, I think he might have tweeted some. But he's also been talking about, well, the Hunter Biden, which will be our next story. But I still want to get to more into this because this is pretty significant. I'm not sure who this. Not sure who you are. Bye. Arma. Like, but you're welcome here. Or, I do like the name. And you're a Bayern fan. I mean, you're allowed to come. You're allowed to be a Bayern fan, but that's not what we're talking about, Mike. I'm not sure. Are you Epic Mike from Geeks and Gamers? Are you Epic Mike? No, I'm joking. I'm not sure if you're a bot or not, but that's. Well, I just have to say, fuck MTG. She deserved what she got. She got what deserved. Do you know? Hang on. And I'll welcome a liberal Democrat. Then why are you here on my stream? If you're a Democrat, I'm just asking you. I mean, I guess if you want a different opinion, you're welcome. So yeah. For the last, well, if you want to, then go on you. If you think I'm back to, hey man, you're more power to you. But if you're trying to get me pissed off, you're probably not going to. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. Also, hang on. God bless you too, Mike. Like, you know what? I'm glad we can have a civil debate. You know what? There's actually usually on Saturdays I have a cool stream paranormal which isn't political. I think if you also want, you could also tune into that as well. On Saturday, I think that's one that everyone can agree on because politics are divisive at this time. We usually don't agree on stuff, but what I'm looking for is to have respectful debates and what hates. And if we can't, then we should also talk about other things. And I think the Saturday paranormal stream, I think that's a good unifier. But welcome. So trying to figure this out. But big ups to Mike. Big ups to Mike. He was very respectful. I love it when someone from the other side of the aisle can come in to, because I'm not sure if he was, at first I wasn't sure if he was a bot, because we've had bots come in here before. Or and just post like scam stuff, which doesn't get. But if he, I disagree. I think that BS, but he was very respectful. Very respectful. Let's actually get John Burrows up. This tweet from this guy, John Burrows. I'm not sure who the fuck he is. He's a Democrat from California. Young Democrat running to defeat McCarthy. Good on him. I hope he oust McCarthy because fuck Kevin McCarthy. him as bisexual. One day he's doing it with Frank Luntz. The other day he's doing it with MTG. This guy, he's probably bisexual. Let's be honest. He's bisexual. Nothing wrong with Kevin McCarthy being bisexual, but he's pretty. All right, so to the Honorable Marguerite Taylor Greene, if you are going to hold corrupt officials accountable, I suggest we start with you. Let's build a case against you, shall we? You have made violent and threatening statements against your political opponents. You have promoted conspiracy theories and other harmful misinformation. You have repeatedly spread false information about the January 6th attack on the Capitol and the COVID-19 pandemic. You are a serious threat to our democracy, and you have shown a disregard to the truth and for the safety of your constituents. When I talk to voters every day, do you know who they want? Do you know what they want in a member of Congress? They want leaders. They want leader. It should be leaders. Don't mean to be a grammar Nazi, but John, you gotta make sure to proofread. I don't want to be too critical on you, but you gotta proofread. They want leaders who are committed to upholding the values of truth, democracy, and respect for others. So I repeat, if you want to hold the worst official accountable, I suggest you expel yourself and resign. I think that's probably, and that's the Democrat, so that's a different. Let's see. I'm trying to find out. Yeah, calling one of your fellow let's see. She doesn't deserve. Yeah. You break a promise, you're going to get what you. Hang on. I wish I had the Joker. I'm going to add the Joker clip. Although that might get me copyright struck. I don't want to get copyright struck, so let's not. Let's not get struck. Okay? Almost got struck with the scuttle. But so let's not do that. Also, I will say that like he said that he loves all Americans, but he thinks right wingers are delusional. Just pointing that out there. Just that's all. I'm just saying. And a lot of Democrats are cheering this on. I'm cheering. Also, Ron DeSantis. Hang on, we actually have to pull this up. Peaky. So if you remember that god awful DeSantis ad, holy crap, that was god awful. On behalf of the partners of Peaky Blinders, Steve Knight, Cillian Murphy, Carden Mandabach, producers Tiger Aspect Productions, and Banjij Wright. We confirmed that the footage of Tom Shelby's character used within the video posted by Ron DeSantis' campaign was obtained without permission or official license. We do not support nor endorse the video's narrative and strongly disapprove of the content used in its smear. Oh boy, what is that? Oh, you sorry. So everyone remember that cringe ad, right? Right? Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSanctimonious. Let's see. Don't think I want to play the ad because I don't want to give you I don't want to give anyone terminal brain cancer. It's not a fun thing to go through. Let's see. Stop sharing. Ugh. Hey, I'm trying to find any more information. And no, I think it's best we go into our next story, which is apparently there was then found that, well, I mean, let's see. Hang on, let me actually, because CNN posted a clip of it. There was a clip going around where it was some all right. And so this is actually we're going to get to this clip. So if Dan Bongino, you know him, he's a big conservative, but he was actually Secret Service for Barack Obama. This is confirmed actually. There are those. He did serve in Secret Service for Obama. He was a cop. So he's pretty well versed in a lot of this stuff. And it says this is from Big Fish. And he's actually, I guess, another conservative who follows me. I follow him. But
the 18-acre complex is like a ring surrounding the whole thing. The only way to get in is to go through one of those checkpoints, right? So now you have to ask yourself, well, who could have possibly went through a checkpoint and brought cocaine in? The answer is no one. It's someone who would have bypassed the checkpoints. Well, who bypasses the checkpoints? The Secret Service with the protectees. Biden, the Biden family members, Jill Biden. The Secret Service doesn't go through the checkpoints. They have guns. What the hell are they going to go through the checkpoints for? To detect guns? And they bring the protectees with them. The Secret Service didn't have cocaine on them. So it had to be one of the protectees. There's no other explanation. They would never have gotten through the checkpoint. There's not a chance in hell. They were driven in. Probably one of the family members was likely driven in by the Secret Service who had it on him, found it, and just left it in the White House. It's a simple explanation, man. Occam's 18-acre complex is like a ring.
So, I mean, this is a former Secret Service.
Was made, discovered David with his family. When the discovery was made, former President Trump attempted to link the man he's long dubbed Sleepy Joe Biden to the drugs. Writing on Truth Social, does anybody really believe the cocaine found in the West Wing of the White House, very close to the Oval Office, is for the use of anyone other than Hunter and Joe Biden? A Biden spokesman swiping back.
I have noticed there does seem to be some increasing frustration coming from that corner in general. And I think it is probably rooted in the contrast between their substantive.
David with his family. When the discovery was made, former President Trump.
And
where this was found, and it was found, Kelly, the big change is where this was found. And it was found, by my observation, in a much more secure place, limited access place than that West Wing reception area. It's still a publicly a frequently trafficked place, but it's down near the Situation Room, right off West Executive, down below. And normal people, average people just can't get in there, even
with the reporting that I have. What we have learned is that there are, in fact, 2 West Wing entrances. You know that, I know that, but for the benefit of our audience. And now the
I'll trust Kelly O'Donnell because she's a senior. So she's probably done this for years. This one. And I'll trust her on the. She probably knows the layout of the White House very well. I mean, if anyone taking a tour of the White House, I almost said the Lighthouse.
investigation has progressed, and so they're saying the West Executive entrance, which, as you noted, is closer to the Situation Room and closer to the Navy mess, where there's the facilities for food and so forth. It is also next to West Executive Drive. That's where, for example, the Vice President's vehicle is parked.
Kelly, the big.
Yeah. There's another quote. There's something else. I'm not sure if this was Reese. They defend. Hang on, I think my dog. I swear there might be a ghost. Either that, I'm going insane. I swear, I don't know what heck is happening. This isn't a well-oiled production. The same. CNN at least have better than me. They at least have a better studio than me. I'm just on my laptop. I'm not even like an actual monitor. This is a $1 streaming set.
Now these more conclusive lab tests, yeah.
I would like to know blow by blow who was responsible for this.
Too soon.
There's no too soon. On this. No one was injured, as far as we know, and it's an illicit drug at the White House. Why can't you actually have a bit of fun with it?
I don't believe in fun.
No, he doesn't. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. This is CNN News Central Inside Politics.
Now these more conclusive.
Jesse, what were you doing with cocaine at the White House? Is all I can say. Jesse, what were you doing with cocaine in the White House? Let's actually back on the MTG side of things. Stop signing with runners and do your effing job. We actually have some word from low tier God. Yes, I have hired I don't have the money to hire low tier, but he actually has word. So
you are a worthless bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stop.
Thank you, Dale. Or responded, Dale will. Mom came back from taking my sister to driving test. What is this? Holy crap. Oh my god, no. Hold up. Hold up. We actually have something now. Hold up. You ready for this? New DeSantis merch has dropped. Yes. Is this real? Is this real? New merch alert. Love them or hate them. This is realist. This is really strategic marketing by Team DeSantis. The never back down platform shoes are pure fire. For more details, text freedom to 696969. Please tell me this is a joke. Oh, this has to be a joke. Swear to God, if this isn't a joke, this will be some of the funniest stuff ever. If who knows, maybe we might even get Laura Loomer to respond to me. You know, few deranged the Simps who I absolutely have to say, people who are fans of DeSantis can be more deranged than Democrats. Tommy Egan actually possibly Laura Loomer. She's actually responded to me. I'm not going to share a DM because I don't want. Oh my God. Please tell me this. Wait a minute. Let's go to. Let's actually see on the DeSantis website. Doesn't look like they got any merch. I don't know. Doesn't look like they've got any merch. Though I do. Meet Ron, meet Casey, media, endorsement, coalitions, events. So you can meet his wife, Jill. They do have something wrong on the website, though. Yeah. I just want to know where these are. I gotta find the DeSantis merch store. All right, so we found his merchandise store. All right. With totally original. This is very original. You're just taking the Trump 24 and just editing some stuff. It's just the can I copy your homework meme. Holy crap. I'm not going to allow that. I do not allow the word sex to be used. I will not allow that word to be used in my chat. And I can tell Mike was at least respectful. And don't say that I'm biased. I allowed Mike to speak in my chat, and he was pretty respectful. So whoever you are, do not come here expecting me to give you the same leisure I gave to Mike. Partially also why I allowed Mike is because that's why I want to name my first child. But I do come back. Like, holy crap. Disgusting. This makes me. I hope this is fake. DeSantis. I'm just checking Snake Pit Discord. Apparently, Leafy is destroying iDubbbz. Yeah, Leafy is also back. Everyone remember Leafy? He's on Rumble, apparently. And also on Twitter, and he's allowed to say some of the weirdest stuff. I hope this is... Bad take by Terrence K. Williams. That was a terrible take. That is a terrible take. She's no queen. I mean, you want to do... who I think you want to do to her? Go ahead. And I can't say law this because YouTube will go after you crazy. I'm hoping that I can get a little more followers. Like, I'm one away from being able to live stream on Rumble. Might start doing more streams on Rumble, actually. Because Rumble's where it's at. And actually, more videos I will post in the future will be on Rumble. Stop sharing. So what's going... So I think we need to get to our final story, actually. Yeah. Mel Gibson. And this is, let's go to Yahoo. Yahoo Entertainment. Sound of Freedom outperforms Indiana Jones 5 in The Flash on July 4th weekend. Booyah! Take that, woke Indiana Take that, woke Disney. Mel Gibson handed it to you. Jim Caviezel as Tim Ballard. So this is from so Tim Ballard. Actually, I was watching Geeks and Gamers this morning, their daily show. Drunk 3PO actually met Tim Ballard. Yeah, believe it or not. Drunk 3PO. Met Tim Ballard. That's interesting, right? So the unassuming anti-child trafficking film Sound of Freedom outperformed Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny and The Flash on the 4th of July. Sound of Freedom boldly hits theaters on a holiday typically celebrated around the barbecue, not the movie theater, but still impressed at the box office. Sound of Freedom ranked more than 14 million on Tuesday, while the fifth Indiana Jones movie brought in more than 11 million, and The Flash made just 1 million per Box Office Mojo. Despite the Sound of Freedom's impressive holiday run, the latest Indiana Jones installment, which hit theaters on June 30th, is outperforming the child trafficking film overall, probably because it was released further. Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny has made more than 83 million domestically and more than 154 worldwide during its first 6 days on screen per Box Office Mojo. The latest indie movie, the last Indiana Jones movie, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which landed in theaters in May of 2008, made $80 million worldwide at the box office. The Flash, which hit theaters on June 16th, is outperforming The Sound of Freedom overall. The superhero movie has made 101 million domestically and 247 million worldwide at the box office so far, according to Box Office Mojo. The majority of Sound of Freedom opening profits came from pre-sales in a press sent to the Deseret News. Angel Studios revealed that the Sound of Freedom topped 10 million in pre-sales ahead of its July 4th theoretical release. Angel Studios is using a crowdfunding platform known as Pay Forward to sell more tickets. Those with expandable income can purchase tickets in advance for those who wish to see a film but cannot afford a ticket. According to a press release from Angel Studios, 2.6 million of opening day sales came through the Play It Forward program. Filmmakers behind Sound of Freedom hope to see 2 million tickets to symbolize are committed to the 2 million trafficked children around the world per Angel Studios. Nearly 1.5 million tickets have been sold so far. Sound of Freedom has already outperformed Angel Studios' His Only Son, which made 5.5 million at domestic opening in March and just over 12 million worldwide. Holy crap. What is Sound of Freedom rated? Sound of Freedom is rated PG-13. The movie is set around sex trafficking. Although there is no graphic imagery, it is a dark theme. There is mild language use and some violence, including weapon use. Smoking and drinking is seen throughout. It's a sad film, I've heard. I believe Mel Gibson is the director behind it. Mom? Ah. Sorry, I had to do something back though. A lot of people are saying Sound of Freedom's like a really good. It's really emotional, and you'll cry. I can't. I saw Diary of Anne Frank back in 8th grade in my 8th grade class, and I could not watch the entire. Like I had to step out of class during the scene where she and the Jews are found out about. That really, it hits you hard. And we were supposed to watch Boy in the Striped Pajamas after. I did not want to watch that because I know what happened and B, even if I were, it's hard. What? No. I think that's impressive, and everyone's talking about.
Watershed moment for this film and I believe this film is a watershed moment for this.
This is from Jack Sobick, who said, I have a question, Bob Iger. Why did Disney stay on Sound of Freedom for so many years? Did you not want to release an anti-PD film?
Issue for our world. We have this. My parents, during the show yesterday, when we were on here and we were doing human events, my parents were actually at the theater watching this film. This is about standing up to Hollywood. This is about standing up to the mainstream media. This is about showing that we can do this. And there's nothing you can do to stop us. There's nothing you can do to stop this film. And the pedophiles are seething right now that this film is out there. The pedophiles are seething that this film is the number one in America. Hollywood sat on this film for 5 years. Disney had the rights to this. When Disney bought Fox Studios, Disney had the rights to this film. Disney, why didn't you want to put out an anti-pedophile movie, Disney? I have a question. I have a little question for Bobby Iger, for all the folks over there. You could have put it out under Fox Searchlight. You could have done what you do. But why didn't you want to put out a movie that was anti-pedophile, Disney? Did you have a problem with that message? Did Disney not want to get behind an anti-pedophile movie? Why is that? I have a lot of questions. And let me tell you something. When I have questions, I get answers. And now we've got an entire army of people across the country and is now moving across the world. God's timing is always perfect.
Beautiful.
That's all I have to say. God's timing is always perfect. The movie came out when it was meant.
This is Steph.
This is
Minery Home. Why the hell are these articles on Valerie and Jezebel? Well, speaking this idea that Sound of Freedom is a right-wing Christian movie and that you have to have this type of mindset to find this film entertaining. The issue is, this is child trafficking and saying this is a human issue. This is something all Americans should agree on. We want to be informed, not comparing it to QAnon conspiracy theories or trying to take the company in take down the company in person is based on, like the Jezebel article that sharing out these outlets. And you can see I'll leave this up. You can pause and you can read it, but it's painful to read. And this is
a king, of David. He's like a king, of David when he was, kicked out of his house and
another thing from Seth. We are not Disney's film. We are the Peel's film. Can we love God's children more than we can fear evil? That's the challenge here. And Americans are up for it. They hear the sound of freedom because God's children are no longer for sale.
It's very emotional seeing those people right there.
Well, and this subject matter is very hot. Something Hollywood has not touched before. And now there's this battle going on between Sound of Freedom and Disney's Indiana Jones. I'm going to read you, this is from Deadline. All industry eyes are watching the anomaly of this non-major studio independent title that has faith-based elements. Some pre-release projections had Sound of Freedom doing $11 million to $15 million over 6 days, not one day. Jim, the film being shown in only 2,600 theaters compared to Indiana Jones 4,600. It has made $14 million in one day. Indiana Jones made 11.7. What's going on here? Why is Disney fighting? They're saying the pre-sales shouldn't count, but they do count. You're the number one movie.
Yeah. Well, this isn't about them, and it's not about Angel Studios putting it out. It's about the children and Americans waking up right now. And the only way these laws are going to be changed is that if the people move right now to save them. This is a good versus evil story. This is a battled hero story. And I was very blessed that I got the opportunity, just as I was blessed to do The Passion of the Christ. And this is the best film I've done since that film. It is a controversial issue. It shouldn't be. We should just be naturally wanting to save our children. But again, there's those out there that want to exploit them.
Yeah. It's curious to me that Disney had an opportunity to distribute this film when they bought 20th Century Fox. They let that go. And now Sound of Freedom has shown Indiana Jones the dial of destiny, which is pointing to extinction, I think.
Raymond, we are not Disney's film. We are the people's film. Can we love our children? Can we love God's children more than we fear evil?
Amen.
That's the challenge here. Americans are up to it. I love it. And they hear the sound of freedom because God's children are no longer for sale.
All right, we will leave it there. Jim Caviezel, thank you for being here. Thanks for going on a little outing with us. Sound of Freedom. Caviezel's performance.
He's a very
There's
great.
actually an interview with someone who I guess got out.
Think of Jim Caviezel's performance.
He's a very great actor, but the silence. When he's silent, you can, and he just tears up. It's
break your heart.
Yeah, breaks my heart.
I could feel the emotion from everything that he was witnessing and he was like putting himself into.
His performance is excellent.
I want to introduce you to somebody.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
Thank you very much for that movie because
we got to help our children, don't we?
yeah, I know because I'm also doing that.
Why do you think audiences are responding that way? I mean, some of these people were in tears. They didn't know what to expect. And why do you think they're buying out theaters?
Well, I think that much the same way, the It's a Wonderful Life. I love all that you can take. Oh, I can't remember the line, but anyway, I memorized it with Jimmy Stewart. But anyway, they love their children. They love Raymond. That scene right there where that lady made me cry once. I don't know, man. I just looked at it and I said, I thought of my children. I thought, I know that they're all watching right now. I thought everybody else's children.
Well, I mean,
I did.
And I see your reaction. And this to you is not just a role. I mean, people don't realize this is a $150 billion industry. More than 10 million people are trafficked every year, 27% of those children. It's really bringing that cost to us as well.
Yes.
For you.
Oh, absolutely. And I think about all of the stuff that I had to go through. And then I thought about what Tim had to go through daily. And it's in the movie. And this guy is willing to sacrifice himself to save them. And his wife would send him on this road that she felt that if she would lose her salvation if he wouldn't go do this. And he was willing to sacrifice himself, like, many of those stories in the Bible that you read. He's like a king, David, when he was, kicked out of his house. And
so this actually being the other part.
You guys go see The Sound of Freedom. It's time we put an end to this. I have no words, but I can tell you this. You better pray, or we have to do something. Because 150 million people are trafficked. And the U.S. is the #1 destination. And God's children are not for sale.
Here's actually Tim Pool. Go see Sound of Freedom. Intro is brutal. I think I was correct. I think half the feed here was crying for like 45 minutes. Holy crap.
And others are now got the official numbers from 4th of July from the
Honestly, I think I should do something about this. I should do I might end up seeing there's so much stuff I got. Apparently Trump is getting eyes. We'll have to talk more about it. I think that's a good place to end this. What do you think? Have you seen Sound of Freedom in the theater? Please let me know down in the comments. Like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and expect another video. I'm been meaning to do a review of Troll Hunter, and I think you can expect that to come out soon. Without further ado, thanks for tuning in. I will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.